Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and welcome to Passpartout. I don't even remember what episode we're on. Hang on. What is it? 4? Is that the last one we did? I guess so. About a month ago, we did Passpartout episode 4. Um, Sorry for the shitty, quality in the lighting. My light didn't want to come on, so I have to, like, last minute I tried to get my lamp to go on, and it was like, nope. So I'll have to find a new bulb for it. Um, so that's why it's like weird lighting, and I didn't feel like trying to spend all night trying to look for a light bulb, and so that's why. It couldn't have told me that because I didn't feel like putting my webcam on the other day. So, but here I am. I'm still here. Here's my little lights. At least you got my little ear lights. We are playing Passpartout, as I said. I actually tried recording this before, around the same time as the hidden people, hidden folk, and and I was using XSplit, and the quality just like was shitty. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to change recording software or something. So that's why I started using OBS. It's set up a little bit differently, and I have to like configure all the different things, the different mics and where my sound's coming from, where the video is coming from, and apparently the microphone that I use normally on XSplit is super quiet on this particular software, so I have to come up with a different setup for that. But anyway, so where we were at last time, even though technically I did do like a whole episode already, we had got to Act 2, and we managed to get ourselves like a little loft or little studio thing. So this is where we are now. I already did like a whole like set of stuff. I did Pokemon art. That's what I did for the last episode. I did like a Pokeball, I did a Pikachu, I did a Mew, and then it just didn't want to work. Or, it wasn't kosher enough to upload, so to speak. So I just like left it the way it was and did something else. Which kind of sucks because like I like doing these types of videos, but I don't like it when the quality is shitty. Basically what happened, like, for some reason, like the video kept cutting out and leaving big chunks of like either my face just going like this, like solid, and the voice kept going, keep going, and it was just utter shit. And I don't like uploading that kind of stuff because you guys deserve better quality stuff. So I ended up having to scrap that and the episode of me playing Hidden Folk because it did the same thing. So I wasn't able to keep that episode either, which sucked because we were able to find a couple more people and we got some progress. We did get some progress in the last episode if you watched the last episode of Hidden Folks. But yeah, we basically did this whole kit and caboodle, and then it ends up not recording right. So, but I'm just gonna do my thing, and I'm going to keep doing the little drawings and stuff. So hopefully this comes out better than the last episode. So let me see. I'm just gonna like do every single color on this palette through the whole, like, different intervals, but like the whole color scheme throughout the whole thing, and see what they say when I give them this. Actually, I should make this a little bit smaller so I don't have as much take up much space. That much space. So, inbound news, I guess you could call. I subscribed to another crate service. I let go, I guess you could say, the previous one because I was dissatisfied with their service. Having my stuff being delivered months, it's supposed to be per month, and I didn't get my other snack crate until, the following month when it's, was supposed to have been here already. So I basically just said, okay, well, I'm gonna go with a different snack service, and, so I did. Finally, I searched up a different service, and I went with Munch Pack. No, not Munch Pack. I don't even know which one I went with. I went with Universal Yums, and it looked like it was pretty cool because I've seen Matthias and his wife do the Universal Yums, and the stuff that they had in that particular snack box looked really good. So I was like, okay, well, I wouldn't be mad about getting some of the stuff that they were getting in their munch box, Universal Yums. There was like two other ones that I could have, or besides the one that I went with, there was one that I could have went with Munch Pack, which was one that I could have went with. And then there's also the Universal Yums. I'm thinking there was like a third one, but if there was, I'm like brain deading on it. I think that's all of them except for white and gray, which aren't really colors, they're just hues. Oh, this one I don't think I did. Okay, so I think I got them all. Colors. Right. So all these people are like so super picky about like what you paint. I wouldn't know what they would want, to be honest. Like what. Oh, somebody actually liked it. Sweet. It looked like a really bad sweater, to be honest. Oh, I unlocked a tool. What tool did I unlock? A pen tool? Didn't I already unlock this once? Yeah, I think I did. I unlocked this once and it was super, super fucking slow. I guess it's better for like more precision stuff. Like to make sure that you get better control of what you want actually there. Cause like if you go like this, you can stop it and then it's there. But I don't know, I'm just making shapes and being random. I'm not like conforming to any particular shape or form. Because I mean, it doesn't seem to matter. Like whatever you make, just people are gonna dislike it. I mean, it's the same with any kind of art. You can work yourself to death to try and make something that people are going to like, and you are going to fail because you can't make one piece of art that every person likes. There's always going to be that one person out there that's going to be like, this is poop. You shouldn't paint. You shouldn't be an artist. And those are I mean, I've went through this tangent before about artists and how, like, you can't please everyone at, all the time with your art. You can try, but it's not going to happen. I guess that's kind of like a downer for some people, but it's just being truthful. It's what you have to deal with as an artist. Um, lately I've been on this. You probably have heard of it if you're the people that I know. Um, who watch my videos. Second Life. A lot of the people that actually watch my channel are from Second Life, so shout out to the people who do watch me on here. Um, but Second Life is like basically kind of like a social media place, but it's more with real people. I mean, it's real people regardless, but you have like 3D avatars that can walk around and do stuff and everything. So it's like one of the like those forum based sites like Gaia or Roliana or I don't know what else is out there that kind of wise. But it's basically like that. And you can go to different places. They call them Sims. Not to be confused with like the Sims game or whatever. Um, but the Sims are these different worlds that you can go into, and there are a lot of them. Most of them are like R-rated, X-rated, because that's basically what Second Life has turned into. But there are some really cool little events and stuff, and there are fandoms that go into this world, this Second Life world. A lot of furries, a lot of like bronies and stuff. And if you don't know what a furry or a brony is, then I mean, don't. You're probably like, what the fuck is a brony? I'm sure, like, if you're watching my shit, you know what a brony is, and if you know what a furry is, because it's like pretty much general information by now. Um, but no, it's like, um, a lot of the people who have subscribed to me are actually bronies, or I guess to a lesser extent furries as well. Um, but I go into Second Life, and it's just a community where you can, be whatever you want. The reason why they call it Second Life is so you can be something that you can't be in your real life. So, like, if you want to be a furry, you can be a furry. If you want to be a My Little Pony character, you can be My Little Pony character. If you want to be a vampire or a Nico or a demon or whatever, you can be that in Second Life. And a lot of people, take Second Life as kind of like a refuge from the real life. And I've been in Second Life since 2008. Although technically I've been in there since 2005, because for some reason it didn't register that I was there in 2005. Because it was like 2005, 2006 when I actually started, because I came from Active Worlds, and Active Worlds is basically kind of the same thing, but it was a very low-key version of the same thing. When Active Worlds was a thing, it had 3D avatars also, and it had these, the sim equivalent was called Dreams, and you could go to different dreams and do different things. You couldn't dress up like you could in Second Life, because Second Life is more customizable. You can buy stuff for your avatar and wear clothing, and and change up your look and everything. And Active Worlds, you were kind of limited to one look unless you bought a citizenship and became a citizen of Active Worlds. But either way, Second Life came along and basically just beat out Active Worlds, and everybody was going from Active Worlds to Second Life. And so it was about 2005, 2006 when I changed over to that, but I did it not as fast as everybody else, because I went into Second Life. I think maybe the reason why it did that was because I went into Second Life, tried to do like the tutorial world, because back then they had a tutorial world, and I tried doing the tutorial world and nothing like loaded for me. So I was like, this is what everybody's clamoring about. I was like, I don't get like the appeal. But apparently it ended up there was more to it. I just didn't know about it. So I just was like, okay, well, this is stupid. So I like logged off, deleted it and everything. It wasn't until like maybe a year later when I went into it. So maybe that's why they didn't count it as me being in there in 2005. Because, but everybody was all like, oh, you need to go back to Second Life. There's more to it. You can customize your avatar and blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay, fine. I joined Second Life again, and it was a better run this time. I was able to get into some meet some friends that were in Second Life or from Active Worlds, and just have fun and all that good stuff. But Second Life has changed so much since I've been in here, and for all the better. But if you want a place to go, I think I lost my train of thought again. I had like a reason for talking about Second Life. Oh, I did have a reason. Lately I've been semi-artistic. They have these avatars that are super popular right now. They're called Hollow Pups because of Halloween, and they have UV maps and stuff where you can make your own mods for them. So that's what I was kind of doing lately, is making mods for those. I made some My Little Pony versions of the mods and have them on like a little marketplace thing, that because most of everything that you would want to buy is on this place called the marketplace, and it's like where everybody can sell their shit, whether it's stuff they made or reselling somebody else's shit to an extent. It has to be something that like is from a gacha, which is this addicting little thing where you have to pay money into it, and you can get one of various different things. And if you get the one you want, then that's great. But if you want like a rare or something that comes out way less frequently, then you end up spending a lot of money on stuff. So that's not fun. But I'm making the mods for those, and it's fun. I know this is not a spider because it's got 6 legs, but whatever. The other 2 legs are hiding. So yeah, I did do the new snack crate or snack box thing. It's Universal Yums, and it should be here on the 15th of this month. And then next month I'll be billed at the beginning of the month, and then should hopefully get it by the next couple weeks further in the month. And we shall see which country I get, because it didn't give me like a prompt. Like it didn't say like, oh, this is like what you can choose from like the other one did. Because the other one, when I first started Snack Crate, it gave me like an option of like which starter country I wanted to start with. So like I could choose from Australia or Korea, I think it was, or not Belgium. It was Sweden, and I chose Australia because I've had stuff from Sweden. I've had stuff from not Korea, but there is a place nearby me that I can the store that's nearby me that I can get stuff from those countries. So I didn't want to get something that I could readily get myself. So that's why I went for Australia, because it was something that I had never gotten food from, and this food that was from there was really good. So I'm glad I chose that one. But it's kind of unfortunate that we weren't able to continue the service, so I could, keep going and get, a different country. I mean, there's so many countries that we could have gotten between, the end of the year or now and the end of the year. We would have only had two more, November and December, but it's The principle of the thing, mostly because I mean I wanted a snack crate that was reliable, and it wasn't reliable after those last couple of things. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck you, and I'm gonna go with somebody else. So I'm gonna do this as like clown something or other. And I'm just gonna save this here. Um main menu it. Because it's time to end the video and all that good stuff. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, you know the deal. There's a link to the, just unplug it, might as well. There's a link to, down here, there's a link to a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. Just put it over here. And in the middle will be my face. You can go click on that to go subscribe if you haven't yet. So be sure to do that so you know when I do videos. There's a bell icon thing that you can click on to be notified of when I do videos. I should actually say that part more, but I always forget. And then if you want merchandise, the link is in the bottom. I can't put it in the end of the screen anymore until I get my monetization back, and they took my monetization because I'd have under 10K overall views of the videos. So we're almost there. We only got like it's almost to 9,000, so only like 1,000 reviews. It'll probably take a little while because people only watch my videos here and there. So, but anyway, that's up to you, and help me get my monetization back by getting that overall view to 10,000 views. I'll let you know when we're closer, because I don't think you guys can see it. It's only in like my specs and stuff, my analytics. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Hope to see you again next time. See you later, everybody.